Hello viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. Today this video we are going to speak about the Tithi. Tithi is a very important part of a Panchanga. Panchanga means a 5 part. Tithi, day, Nakshatra, Yog and Karana. The important part is the Tithi. Previously when there was no calendar, the Indian tradition was following the Tithi. Tithi is nothing but the distance between sun and moon. If we want to call that sun is in this area and moon is in this area, so this distance, how to say that it is here and it is there. So our Rishi has made a Tithi. In simple way, when the sun and moon are together, it is Amavasya and moon is faster. When sun pass the one sign, moon pass all 12 signs. So when it goes 12 degree ahead to the sun, when moon is moving 12 degree ahead to the sun, one tithi ends. So likewise there is 30 tithi as like a 30 days. And in 15 days there is a rising moon and 15 days is a setting moon. So 15 days it's where this moon is rising, moon is growing gradually, it's a good and it is called Shukla Paks or rising moon. Rest of the 15 days after the Purnima, when moon gets closer to the sun, it's waning, it's setting. So that is called Krishna Paksha or Vada Paksha in the Sanskrita. So where the moon strength got reduced, and many people have observed that during the Amavasya or near to the Krishna Paks, people fall mentally weak, anxiety, depression, and people are having the lunatic, idiot and schizophrenic also get affected during this period. So this is all about the tidal effect of the moon, and that we converted into the Tithi. So normally the Tithi is a 12 distance between the 12 degree distance between sun and moon. So sun we know it's a soul and moon we know it's a mood or mind. So there is a distance between soul and mind. Soul and mind, right? Our soul and our mind, that's a distance between this, and accordingly how far it goes, the dryness and feelings comes in our soul. So this is about the Tithi and very important part of the Muhurta, and day to day also you can perform it very well. Tithi to be considered from sunrise. It can be start any day, any time, but it has to be seen at the time of a sunrise which Tithi was rising. That is called the Tithi of the day. Tithi has a 2 part. Purna Tithi, that is from one sunrise to another sunrise, before sunrise. Second is the Kshaya Tithi. It rise. It's a rise after the today's sunrise and may ended to the next day sunrise, before next day sunrise. So it has not seen any sunrise, so it is called Kshaya Tithi or no Tithi. And one Tithi has started before today's sunrise and also continue to tomorrow's sunrise. After that it ends. So it has seen 2 sunrise. So it is called Vriddhi Tithi, means growing Tithi. So Kshaya Tithi is not good. When it has not seen any sun, it is not to be considered. So 0 sun Kshaya Tithi, 1 sunrise Purna Tithi and 2 sunrise, that means Vriddhi Tithi. Always do in the Purna Tithi when it has seen at least 1 sun, or do in the Vriddhi Tithi, so it will grow you. So this is all about the introduction of a Tithi as a astronomical part. Now what is important in our Muhurta or day to day life? The Tithi, basically there are 30 Tithi divided into the 2 parts, 15 rising and 15 setting. So total 15 Tithi. On 15th Tithi it is Purnima, full moon, or after the 15 it will be Amavasya, no moon. So both the days are very important. When full moon is there, your mood also will be full and you will be very emotional, very active. At the time of no moon, it is a dryness. There is no presence of a moon, so your mood will not be directed. That is why in Amavasya, if people do any tapasya, if Amavasya, if anybody is doing any puja, mantra, it will be always good because your mood will never move because it's totally behind the earth. or behind the sun. So this is about the Purnima and Amavasya, full moon and no moon. Now another part of a Tithi is it is divided into the 5 parts. There are group of a part. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one line, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 another line, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in one line. So in one line, in horizontal line, 1, 6, 11. 1, 6, 11. The first group is called Nanda. Second group Bhadra, that is 2, 7, 12. It's a Bhadra. Then 3, 8 and 13. The third part is Jaya. 4, 9, 14 is Rikta, and last 5, 10 and 15 is Purna. So there are 5 parts. First you write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again in front of a 1 write 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in front of 6 again write 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 or 30. It is Purna, maybe 15 or 30 also. So in both the Paksha, Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha, you can join Tithi. So 1, 6 and 11 is called Nanda Tithi. What to be done in the Nanda Tithi? Nanda means Ananda, pleasure. Whatever things gives you as individual, any pleasure you can do during the Nanda Tithi. Nanda means gives the self pleasure. That is why in the first day of a moon after the Amavasya we celebrate it. It's a new year also, we celebrate on the first of the Tithi. So that is a Nanda. Nanda is 1, 6, 11, very important Tithi, Nanda Tithi, which gives you a pleasure. You want to sing, you want to dance, you want to do anything which gives you a pleasure, that is Nanda Tithi. The second part is a Bhadra. 2, 7 and 12 is a Bhadra Tithi. Bhadra means higher soul. Higher soul. If you are doing for others, then it is a higher soul. See, like you are doing your own marriage, you are doing your own house ceremony, that is for you, individual. While you are doing for the society, you are doing any temple puja or any festival you are celebrating, that is 2, 7, 12, that is Bhadra. Bhadra means for higher soul and for so many people. If that gives a benefit to the mass, to the society, that works to be done between 2, 7 and 12 Tithi, that is a Bhadra Tithi. Then third category is a Jaya. 3, 8 and 13. Very, very important Tithi, 3, 8 and 13. Jaya Tithi. Jaya means Vijaya. Jaya means victory. This is a Jaya Vijaya. So whatever things you are not able to control, that you can able to control during Vijaya Tithi. Suppose somebody is sick since a long time, then he can start medicine by 3, 8 and 13 Tithi. That is victory, Vijaya, that you can able to control. So anything you want to control you can do, or you want to victory, you have to overcome of the problem. Like if you have any dispute, if you have any enmity with anybody, you can go and resolve during this Tithi. That is Vijaya. So whatever things you want to victory, for your own self also, you want to become slim, you want to gain your weight, you want to come out from the habits. So that is why I say whatever the things you want to victory, this is a Vijaya Tithi, 3, 8 and 13 Tithi. Then there is a 4, 9 and 14 Tithi, that is called Rikta. Rikta means empty. When it is a transformation, it's a Tithi of a transformation, when you have to transform from one to another format, that is a Rikta Tithi. Rikta means to empty oneself. So if you want to come to the spirituality, this is a good Tithi. You want to do any mantra, you want to do any sadhana, you want to control many things. See, Rikta means to overcome from one to another. Like we want to fill the bottle, so air has to come out, then only water will enter. So this is a transformation. You have to convert. Like somebody want to renounce the world, take the Diksha, take the mantra from the Guru, take the blessing or the kanthi, we call as a kanthi, we wear the garland. So anything that you can do during the Rikta Tithi. Rikta means you have to change from one to another. This is a good day when you can start your children to the school, because he has to now leave his mischievous nature and come to the education. So this is a transformation, 4, 9 and 14 Tithi, Rikta Tithi. And finally we have 5, 10 and 15, that is Purna. Purna means complete. Purna means Paripurna. When you have ended with the halfway and you wish to complete the work, that is a Purna Tithi. 5, 10 and 15, not Amavasya. Amavasya doesn't come. Amavasya is for the any strong thing, strong willpower. If you wish to do anything, then it is a Amavasya. So 5, 10 and 15 is a Purna or Paripurna. If you are into the coma and you want to reach to the full stop, this is a Tithi. That is why it is called Paripurna, to complete the thing. So this is the Tithi to be used when you have already started something, begin with something but not able to reach to the end to get the result. So to complete the things, it is a Purna Tithi, and in Purna Tithi whatever you do, you will be complete the things as earlier it is possible. So 5, 10 and 15 Purnima, that is why it is called Purnima, full moon. Complete your things. So 5, 10 and 15. So these are the small introduction of a Tithi. Do utilize this Tithi. It is very, very important and crucial part in the Muhurt. And we previously believed in the Tithi only. We don't believe the dates. Dates came later on. But previously it was used. All the festivals also as celebrated as per the Tithi. As per this group. Nanda, Bhadra, Jaya, Rikta and Purna. Right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So these are the introduction of a Tithi. Hope you like this video and utilize this Tithi and see, it is very, very simple. Just see in the morning, in the sunrise, which Tithi is rising, that Tithi is falling in the day. Even though after half an hour or 1 hour that ends, but still that the Tithi we have to follow as a timing of a rising time. Okay, so this is all about the Tithi, and I hope that you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe my channel DM Astrology. And for consultation you can contact me in my website www.dm-astrology.com, or you can write to my email dmastrology1@gmail.com. Thank you. Namaste. God bless you.